what does it mean to align your soul with the structure of being? Because this sentence,
Yes. Okay.
it fascinated me, but I still cannot articulate in a concrete way what it means. It has to do with speaking the truth when facing chaos.
Yeah, because it's partly because, you see, this is something I would really like people to take away from 12 Rules of Life. It's like, there's a chapter in there called Do What Is Meaningful, Not What Is Expedient, and it lays out two pathways of, and it's so interesting because I would say that what happened in the Channel 4 interview was that I was trying to use my speech in a meaningful manner, and I'm not saying that I have no lingering elements of expediency, I'm not saying that, but I was trying to utilize my speech in a meaningful manner. I wasn't trying to manipulate the conversation. I didn't have a plan for the interview. I didn't think, I'm going to go on here and sell 1 million books. There's no plan. The plan was to go and have a talk. That's it. And to let whatever happened happen. Well, so the thing about telling the truth that's so adventurous is that you let go of what you want. And you replace it with a hypothesis. It's the hypothesis of faith. And the hypothesis is, it doesn't matter what I want, because I don't know even what I should want. Instead, I can say, I'm going to make a claim, and a philosophical claim, that if I tell the truth as carefully as I can, then whatever happens is the best that could have possibly happened in that situation, no matter how it looks.
Yeah.
Right. And
that's profound.
Well, but it's adventurous. That's the thing that's so fun about it. And I think this is also why it's not merely you should bow down to the rules, because that's sort of a slave mentality in some sense, right? I mean, you have to be a slave to things. You have to be disciplined. So I'm not denying the utility of following the rules, but telling the truth is much more dynamic than that, because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you don't care. Or maybe to put it more precisely, as I said, you assume that whatever happens is the right thing.
Yeah.
And then it was so exciting to me last year when I was doing the biblical lectures to understand finally that the link between the idea of God employing the logos to create habitable order and saying that it was good. I said, okay, so that's the deepest reflection of that idea. The idea is that the being that you speak forth from potential with truth is good. Yeah. It's like that might be true.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus, just think what it would be like if that was true.
Yeah.
It's the key. It's like, well, how do you set things right? Tell the truth.
I've actually come to think during the past 2 years that if you honestly speak the truth, it makes you, not indestructible, but it does kind of make your soul indestructible.